It's bad enough to play arena if you don't like it. You know what's worse? When your opponent's Franks. You know what's worse? When they castle drop you. So here's Ellie's guide to survive the dreaded double castle drop on arena. So I was playing as Mongols up against the Frank player, and honestly, I was going to try something that had happened to me once on arena where my opponent went full spear. So I thought, you know what, let me just go full spear. I was expecting scouts from the Frank player, so I thought, oh ho ho, let me just pop in 6 spears into the barracks real quick. And I started pumping them out. I'm like, I'm going to grab all of these relics. I was feeling so good about it, especially because a bunch were in my area. Now we're going to ignore the fact that the scout isn't scouting. That's another story for another time. We cry about that later. Now I went up with 27 villagers. He went up with 20, or she went up with 26, but seemed to have a little bit more idle TC time, so they're going to be delayed up to the next age. But looks like they're going for the blacksmith market technique, putting a house down here to keep these guys safe and prepared. And check it out, stone market gonna get got here. So Franks, if you guys don't know, do have some nice bonuses for arena. Their boom is really solid. They do get the farming upgrades for free. So horse collar free, heavy plow free, crop rotation free, and to top that off, their their castles only cost like 488 stone instead of the usual 650. So really nice. Anyway, I'm in castle first. I'm going to start my boom. The boom has been activated. What's this guy doing? Don't worry about it, okay? Don't look there. It's not important. What's important is I'm gonna have enough wood for another TC. I should be dropping it, but I'm thinking I need some farms. 5 on food, not gonna be enough. Anyway, so scouts are my spears. Hey, check it out. You got a kill. Huh? That's something. That's something. See, it was perfect. It was perfect. Anyway, this guy's 6 on food. He's making a couple of knights. He's building a monastery, and he's going ham on the stone. He's already got enough for a castle almost, and he's feeling really good about himself. I can already tell that this person is feeling real good on their insides. Anyway, I'm making another TC. Check me out like a boss, deleting some walls, being very careful not to double click and select everything, and leaving myself completely exposed to the elements, right? So I like this little area here. I'm thinking there's a lot of surface area. I like it. Our friend here selling wood for that gold for monk. Okay, wanted a monk? He needed it. Anyway, check it out. I see this guy. All right, I got my spears. My spears are working. It's not true. I didn't actually see it. They just kind of found a person themselves here because I had them up here. I think we will get this knight. Knight will go down, and I'm going to feel so good about it. See, I want to protect this relic over here because it's right next to his poop. And, you know, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. So check it out. My monk coming forward, feeling really good about it. I think he's going to see it. I recall that this monk dies, or no, this guy snags it as like poopsicle sticks. But anyway, my boom is activated. Ignore the idols. Okay, don't look. Don't look. All right, everything else is rolling smoothly. Ignore those two, okay? They need to be executed for the trees in here. Not working. But anyway, looks like we have some more engagements here against a wildlife. Hello, but I'm feeling pretty confident about my map presence. And the monks here picking up crap. Look at that. We already picked up a relic, the one that was right over here by our door. And these ones and those ones not too far away. This one, though, I think I was going to grab it. I do believe I see the scout here, or at least I hope I will have seen the scout here. Otherwise, what's this all been about? Okay, I see it. Right. Ellie, you see... bloody bastard. I didn't see it. So scout, monk dies. We cry about that later. Anyway, so my plan here isn't working too hot. I think this guy was converted, and 4 spears, obviously greater than the 1. So I'm feeling good. I'm like, this is going perfectly according to plan. And then this happens. All right, the dreaded castle drop. It's been planted on my area. All right, I'm sitting though with 1 relic. All right, it's something. I think I have another monk bringing 1 back, and well, that's something. Okay, that is certainly something, and he's picking up the other one. Anyway, this is where I'm thinking poopsicle sticks scouts would have been better against Franks, because Franks, it's not that unlikely for him to go for the double castle or a single castle drop even. Especially unfortunate was that my stone was here and here on one side. So how's that going to do a counter castle? Well, I have to go outside here, you know, it's a little bit suspicious. He's killing my monk there. We cry about that later. But anyway, my spears here, you know, at this point point in time, I'm like, what did I do? I just let them. I should have moved them out of the way. I feel like I just let them have it. Now, I think this castle was actually poor location. If it was over here and both of my stones would have been denied, it would have been a predicament. But I'm thinking, holy guacamole, I need counter castle. Step number 1, counter castle. All right, so I'm going to get my stone. I've got 0 stone in the bank, but I'm thinking, okay, I can probably get these 2 and it's going to be fine. So anyway, my spear is still doing some work, but a throwing axeman going to get researched right here, and he's just going to clean everything up. And I reacted, I saw it, and I was like, also, quick reaction time, get loom, you know? You start getting pressure upon yourself, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna need loom. Now he's grabbing my stone here. You know what that means. A second castle is gonna be coming up here. We don't have to you know, question that. I'm pretty sure I sent all my TC gather points to this area here. I need the stone. I need it now. I had 32 on food, so I felt pretty good. My economy looking real nice. You know, I got 62 vills. He's got 46, but I've got this big menacing bug, which is German for mountain, in my face, right? I don't like it, so I'm making a stable. I'm thinking I'm gonna need some knights. Knights are strong. Knights are strong, and he's doing a really nice thing, following up with some siege. Now he sends this boy for here. Now I should have done this earlier. I admit, all right, it was not my best thing. Wall this up here. Now I have a hole in this area. My arena walls have been rendered useless. So what do I need to do? I send 4 villagers here to a wally wall. All right, so I'm sending a wally wall here. Throwing axeman here is annoying. I think my monk comes here clutch AF. I'm like, come on, get that conversion. And he just deletes his because he didn't want to share. So whatever. I've got my house walls. He's bringing out his mangonel. I think I see that mangonel. I say, uh-oh, I'm going to need my own siege workshop. So as soon as you see a siege workshop, you plop down a siege workshop of your own. You know, see a mangonel, you're like, uh-oh, I need my own manga doozies. But here I am picking up upgrades that maybe aren't the most important at the moment. But I felt bloodlines was important at the time. Okay, so here I am getting it. I'm pretty sure these guys are not gonna go up, but we'll have some nice foundations. All right, they can provide some HP. I see the mangonel, drop a mangonel on my own, and I'm like, oh boy. Okay, I'm thinking, oh boy. Relic count, I have picked up 3 of them. Sorry, he's picked up 3 of them. I only have 2 of them. We cry about that later. Now I think, okay, I'll take these guys out here. Much to my dismay, he sees this and he sends his 2 knights over. Now this is my trick in the book here. My trick in the book, because I see this stone. I let these I sacrifice them. I sacrifice these. I could have saved her, and I save these ones and I send them off here. I send them off, and I think actually she ends up gets saved and I move her elsewhere. I think, nah, she dies. So sad. But anyway, we take some L's. Okay, we eat those L's, but we do save these 3, and folks, as we in business say, that certainly is something. Anyway, my mangonel's popped out of here. He's grabbing his first defense on his knights. He doesn't even have bloodlines. Well, he doesn't get bloodlines as Franks, but what he does get is extra HP on his boys, so his knights already juicy. Now I'm the Mongol player, right? I also want to tap into the knight market, also into the camel market, because why not? As a Frank player, what are the odds they're gonna go for skirmishers or archers in the Imperial Age? No, you know, not very high. So anyway, my thoughts here, let me get enough stone. Let me go to imp first. Okay, basically when you have a castle in your face, what's super important is to just be chill, boom behind, and that's what I'm doing. Check me out, 32 farms, 88 villagers, I'm booming behind. Check out my resources. I'm imping. I'm imping. Now let's forget that I'm losing this crap. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. So I do have enough, I don't have enough stone for a castle just yet. It's a little bit of tragedy, but I'm making another mangonel. I got to get rid of this so I get back on the stone. I believe these brave soldiers just advanced anyway. I'm getting some pressure over here, but I'm full walled, so it's K. I do have some monks. Should have been using them. I admit, should have been using them, but monks, really great defense, especially for situations like this when you can potentially get some conversions. So check me out. Look at that lack of micro, all 3 on 1. Let me tell you, that's not what you want, but ayo, we got 2 conversions, so we'll call that a daisy doodle, am I right? So moving on, I am going to plug this with another house. I'm going to lame some of my stone, but don't worry, all right? Calm down. stone here. All right, we're chill. We're calm as cukes. Now he's building another castle right over here on this side. And he's pretty close to imping. So I'm feeling pretty good with myself because I'm like, okay, I'm going to reach in first. Problem is, folks, and here's the problem. I should have bought stone. I should have made this castle a lot earlier because now I'm going to be an imp first. And a big problem is I don't have any trebs. Okay, so I don't even have a castle. I'm going to have imp. I'm going to have pikemen upgrade. I'm going to have some camels. I'm going to have some knights, but I'm not going to have any trebs. And if this castle goes up and the imp in 2.5 minutes is a thing, then that is 2 castle treb production against my 0 castle treb production. So I think, oh no. What I should have also done is pulled more villagers to build this stupid thing, but I didn't. Anyway, he's building a castle that's going to probably go up first in all likelihood here. He's got 12 villies. I've got how many? 7, because this guy's not working on it. Feels bad, man. But anyway, I am walled and protected over here. I'm going to try to get a conversion. Again, all 3 on 1 because I can't micro for my life. And I'm going to send my units because I just realized this. I've got military. Not a lot, but I've got some military out in the field, you know. I've got some military in the field. I do think he's trying to convert my camel. Probably gets a conversion over here. Believe we get this converted villager here. We must certainly. And I think he plays a very, very important deal in the future here. Now I'm just pumping my knights out. Again, my economy was looking sharp. Now not so much. Okay, I have double his villagers. All right, and he has more on food than me. Feels really bad, but I got a lot of gold. He doesn't have a lot of gold, so you know. Anyway, I'm an imp. Trebs are being made right now, and I am gonna be starting my trebucheting. Luckily for me, sorry, I don't have actually Botkin or Fletching. I was going to say, I think I picked that up because I think, oh boy, I'm going to need to protect my treb here. I'm going to need something to protect the treb, aka the castle. So should be picking up Fletching any second now. And the castle are going to help out. Now Fletching getting got right now. And luckily for me, trebuchets are not getting got. So this actually is saving my behind so much, and villagers here should be repairing the trebs. Look how many I had here. They didn't repair nothing. That was on me. That was on me. That need not have happened. But I do have some camels here. I do have a knight here that was healing, not converting. Feels very sad. Don't look at the idols. Don't worry about it. Now there's a lot of pressure here. At the time, I didn't realize he only had 4 military. Okay, that was not something that was going through my head. What was going through my head is, oh my goodness, this castle goes down and the flood of Frankie knights come in. I'm going to have a bad time. But he sees that I have a bunch of camels. So he's like, I got to start entering the halberdier market. You know, it makes sense. So he's going to plop down a whole bunch of raxes over here, and his trebuchet is going to be really chilling for next little bit. Meanwhile, I have a villager over here, and I think, oh, this gold could be useful for late game. I do have this villager I converted, so let me just make some houses, and then I plop down a castle here just for style points. Anyway, trebuchet from him is aggroing my trebuchet. Now, this is something this guy shouldn't have done. All right, you got to aggro the castle, because right now I'm not wasting any stone to repair my castle, and trebuchets are notoriously inaccurate unless you're Britons and you got the warwolf treb, the warwolf, whatever it's called, you know, or Huns, and you get that extra accuracy. So right now I can afford to just repair my trebuchets, and one castle goes down, the other castle goes down. Now I see children. This is the case here. We got some pikes. I don't think I see all the raxes. Do not see the raxes, but I do see the pikes. And folks, I see pikes. What do I think? Elite skirmishers. That's what I think. I think this is the perfect time to get into the elite skirmisher market. And check it out. The racks, the archery rangers are being put down. Luckily for me, I cleaned the castles. Whew. He's picking up loom just now. All right, minute 37. Post imp here. Well, not really post imp, but you know, he's getting a loom just now. Could have gotten a little earlier. All I'm saying, could have gotten it a little earlier. My skirmishers. Okay, fletching only. Are they gonna tank for me? You betcha. Look, they got my face on it. That's me. They're the elite Ellie skirmishers. Check it out. Chonk Me Daddy made a mod for me. Huh? That's pretty cool. That's me. Anyway, they're doing work. They're doing work. And my camels here going into these pikes. They don't got upgrades. That's not true. They're halberdiers. This fight need not have been taken. But we took it anyway. We had the numbers, and it worked. So, all things considered, not the end of the world. I'm getting the defense upgrades. Problem is, my food situation, very disgusting, okay? I've got lots of idols here. Farm situation not looking like the best. And here is the very ambitious one-man castle. I realize how ridiculous this looks, but I thought, hey, what are the odds that he's going to be here, right? So anyway, he's massing his halberdier, and that's a really good thing that he's doing, to be massing before you let them out like a flood, you know, that destroys everything in its wake. But anyway, I'm spamming. Check out my queue, folks. 28 skirmishers in the queue in 3 ranges. Listen, that's a telltale sign you probably need to get some more production buildings, but I didn't have any hands to spare. These 7 people, 11 people, they're taking a break, you know? I can't put them to work. They need time off. But anyway, he's already got Cavalier out on the field, 2 of them, but nonetheless, for skirmishers, it's a scary, scary thing. All right? And now I know in numbers, skirmishers can tank anything. But you need a little bit more than what I had here going for me at the moment. But I'm getting everything for my skirms. I need to upgrade them. Does it matter that I'm missing the last defense upgrade? No. Their attack is good here, all right? I knew that Frankie boys, they were also missing their crap. So my skirmisher's actually better because at least they have Bracer. Bracer? I hardly know her. Anyway, so my trebs doing work. Doing work. This Cavalier, though. Jeez Louise, 8 HP. Doing work. Knight should finish that off, right? Tell me that Knight finishes them off. Say it ain't so. Yes. But my Knights don't have all of their upgrades. They're missing the last defense upgrades. We cry about that later. They're also not Cavalier. But anyway, back at home, he's got not much. He's got 1 military on the field. He's got 64 villagers. Meanwhile, I'm boomed out of my eye sockets. Got 149 vills. That's a lot of vills. I feel like you can chill on that. He's got 3 relics though. He's got a lot of food. I would have probably recommended a Hussar switch at this state in the game. Doesn't seem like it's a switch he wanted to be doing. I don't think he had a lot of production buildings, and he didn't really have a lot of wood for it either. But anyway, check it out. This castle. So sad. So sad. It's like 88% open, fixed before, you know, villagers died. But anyway, check it out. The corners. And this little lady, she's gonna do it. She's gonna get the castle up, and we're gonna feel real Gucci about the situation because now we have another castle. We have access to gold if we need it. And check it out, heavy camel rider is gonna be in. My camel's in a raiding. Okay, we're getting some kills. 61 villagers does not look so good, folks. I don't need to tell you that, like, from this state of position, we've won. We can just fast forward here. The lovely attack here. My castle's going up. The Trebby's being trebbed down. The relics get ejected. And the rest, it was what they say history. You know, it's all she wrote here. These people still alive. Little university never hurt no one. And there you have it, folks. 82 skirmishers. Better than 31 halbs. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. We can look at the statistics. Bim bim bop here. Look at this. Economy upgrades. Early. Gots. Perfect. All right, more military crap, but the economy was on me. Was all on me. Don't look at this. Look at this. Ooh, that's nice. Economy-wise, oof, juicy. Feudal time, castle time, imp. It was on me, baby. And society-wise, 152. Was that a little bit of an overboom? Perhaps. And check out this very impressive 32 total APM. Amazing. Here I was pushing the deer. And here I had a final hurrah. And we got the GG. And that's all that matters. So to summarize, if you're getting castle dropped on arena while behind, ideally have scouted that first before that happened. But if it's too late, while behind, defensive monastery, defensive siege workshop, get monks, get mangonels out there to shoot over the walls. Boom behind like a mad person. Get to imp first. Have your castle already up. So when you get to imp already, you're going to be able to tread the castles down. And the rest, as they say, bim bim bop, is history. Have a great morning, afternoon, day, or night, wherever you guys are. And see you all in the next YouTube video or on Twitch. See you guys later. Bye.